Hey guys, I'm CJ and we're in the engineering garage today with our product development specialist Garrick wrapping up our 8-pack of RGBW rock lights on this 2022 Toyota Tundra. If you aren't already familiar with our Stage Series rock lights, they're the brightest rock light on the market, with our single color rock light coming in at 10 watts and 1000 lumens. Our rock light kit for the Tundra comes in your choice of single color or RGBW, which gives you full control of the color output with any smartphone, which is what we have installed today. Whether you went with our single color option or our RGBW option, the installation process will be the same. Let's show you how we did it. Starting with the front bumper location, we have one non-invasive option utilizing our magnet mount. With our magnet mount and rock light attached, we can place it just below the front skid plate. For our second option, drill a 1/4-inch hole in the center of the skid plate. Using a 13mm socket, remove 2 bolts from the skid plate for easier access. Remove the lens from the rock light and use the included hardware to attach the light to the skid plate. Secure it in place using a 5/32 Allen and 8mm wrench. Then you can reinstall your grommet and lens. Next, we'll show you the front wheel well with 2 non-invasive options, along with one requiring drilling. Option 1, using the magnet mount, we can place the light on the side of the frame rail right above the CV axle. Option 2, use the magnet mount to place the light on the frame rail right behind the lower control arm. For the third option, use a trim removal tool to remove 5 plastic clips and a 10mm socket to remove 1 bolt holding the fender liner in place. Then, drill a 1/4-inch hole in the carpet fender liner and bolt the rock light to the fender liner with the provided hardware, followed by pressing on your grommet and lens. Moving to the middle of the vehicle, we'll show 2 non-invasive mounts. Using the magnet mount, you can place the light on the bottom of the cab between the frame rail and side steps, or to the bottom of the frame rail below the B-pillar. For the rear wheel wells, we have one non-invasive solution and another requiring drilling. Starting with the magnet mount, we'll place the light directly on the frame rail just forward of the shock. Our other option is using a trim removal tool to remove 2 plastic clips at the top of the fender liner. Then use a 1/4-inch drill bit to make a hole centered at the top of the fender liner between the 2 plastic clips. We can pull the fender liner down and bolt our rock light to the liner using the supplied hardware, followed by pressing on your grommet and lens. Lastly, using a magnet mount, we can mount our rear rock light to the hitch. Moving on to wiring, we'll start with connecting a 3-meter M8 extension at the rear hitch rock light and route that extension over the frame and up to the rear wheel well, keeping away from any hot or moving parts. Next, we'll connect an M8 splitter to the 3-meter extension and our wheel well rock light. After that, connect a 5-meter extension to the M8 splitter before routing any excess wiring behind and over the fender liner and reinserting your plastic clips removed earlier. Secure any loose wiring using the included zip ties. From the rear wheel well, route the 5-meter extension over the body mount and down along the frame rail away from any hot or moving parts. Using an M8 splitter, connect the middle rock light and 5-meter extension. Connect another 5-meter extension in line with the M8 splitter. Route this extension between the frame rail and side step along the brake lines away from any hot or moving parts. You can then secure the excess wiring up and out of the way using zip ties. Moving to the rear passenger wheel well, connect a 5-meter extension to the rock light and route the wiring behind and over the fender liner, then down to the frame rail. Reinsert the plastic clips removed earlier. Continue routing the extension towards the middle rock light. We'll go up and over the body mount in between the frame rail and side step. Continue along the brake lines away from any hot or moving parts. After that, connect both extension and rock light to an M8 splitter. Secure the excess wiring up and out of the way using zip ties. Next, add a 3-meter extension in line with the M8 splitter. Continue routing between the frame rail and side step along the brake lines towards the front wheel well. Moving back to the driver's side, we'll route our 5-meter extension connected to our middle rock light up to the engine bay. To help routing the wire, we'll route steel fish tape down through the engine bay and tape one end of the extension to the wire and feed it back up. An untangled wire coat hanger can also help do the trick. Just make sure to stay away from any hotter moving parts. We'll then route this extension across the engine bay towards the battery, securing any excess wiring using zip ties. At the driver's side wheel well, connect a 3-meter extension to the rock light and route the wiring up behind the fender liner and down towards the front of the vehicle. Replace the plastic clips and bolt that hold the fender liner in place and secure any loose wiring. Next, using an M8 splitter, connect both the 3-meter extension we just routed and the front center rock light. Connect another 3-meter extension in line with the M8 splitter before securing any loose wiring and replacing the skid plate bolts we removed earlier. After that, we'll feed a metal rod through the engine bay down to our center 3-meter extension. Tape the extension to the rod and feed it back up to the engine bay near the battery, away from any hotter moving parts. Moving back to the passenger side, we'll use the fish tape to help route the 3-meter M8 extension from earlier up to the engine bay near the battery. Next, we'll route our fish tape down to the front passenger wheel well. From here, we'll connect a 1-meter extension to our rock light and secure it to the fish tape to route it up behind the fender liner and through the engine bay near the battery. Replace the plastic clips and bolt that hold the fender liner in place and secure any loose wiring. Now we can add in our harness. We'll start by connecting the positive and negative leads to the battery. Connect your Bluetooth controller to the harness and begin plugging the Rocklight M8 connections in line. Use zip ties to help secure any loose wiring. After that, all that's left is to route our toggle switch. To do this, we'll be removing the switch from the harness and taping the connections to a metal rod to help fish the wiring through the firewall and into the cab. Once routed, reconnect the switch and place wherever you prefer. As you can see, with our RGBW rock lights installed, not only will you get more light under your truck, but you'll also be able to customize your look with the full control of color with our Diode Dynamics Bluetooth app. Everything you need for installation is included in the kit, all backed by an 8-year warranty. If you're looking to pick up a set of rock lights for your ride or any of our other products, you can visit our website at diodedynamics.com or use our dealer locator tool to find a dealer near you. And if you want to stay up to date on any new or future products, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Thanks for watching.